Well, hello there, folks. My name is Mark Miles, and as you know, I love helping trainers, presenters, workshop facilitators really take the results to the next level. And in today's video, I want to talk to you about slides that you can incorporate, that you can build into your workshop presentation that will position you as the credible expert. Yes, you as the credible expert. You see, as an audience member, they are always looking at you and they are always in the back of their mind asking themselves two profound questions. Why, number one, why should I listen to this topic? Why should I listen to this topic? Why is it important to me? How is it going to help me and my life? How is it going to impact me? And is it worth my time or not? Now, the second question they're always asking themselves is, why should I listen to you? Why should I listen to you, right? And if you don't answer that question, why should I listen to you, then you're going to find that it's going to be really hard to get emotional buy-in from the audience there, right? So people like to learn from people they trust and people that they feel know their shit and potentially have walked a journey, so to speak, right? So in today's video, I want to talk to you about ways that you can actually build credibility into your slides, but without just throwing your resume up there, right? So covert slides that are going to position you as an expert without coming out and saying, oh, I'm an expert. All right. So go ahead, get ready to write, grab a pen, and get ready to take on some ideas that could really enhance your workshop delivery there. So the first one that you may want to add in is actually, you probably want to write this down, three core problems, three core problems, three core problems, right? So you may want to have this slide within the first 3 minutes or even first 5 minutes, but you want to have it as early as possible. Now, the three core problems is a great slide to start out with because it is going to speak to three core problems that you've noticed in the marketplace that maybe your audience know about, maybe they don't know about, but you knowing about the problems and bringing them up is a great way for people to go, wow, this person gets me. Wow, this person's done some research, right? So, in the world of public speaking or the world of running workshops, I could start out by saying every presentation, every workshop facilitator encounters three core problems. And you probably want to grab a pen and write these down. The first core problem is, how do you engage an audience regardless of the topic that you're dealing with, right? How do you engage an audience and get them excited? Second core problem is, how do you maximize the time when people are so time poor, and how do you make sure that you keep them on task when these days everybody's so limited for time and attention spans are so low? The third core problem is, how do you make your content as memorable as possible so that people never forget what you actually talk about, right? So that could be a way to lead in with three core problems. Now, you could pick any industry and go, all right, what are the three core problems that my people, my audience face, but maybe are a little bit reluctant to talk about, right? So three core problems, great slide to add in, right? Second one is market forces, right? So basically, what are three things that are happening in the market around us that really will position the importance of the topic, right? So it could be, all right, folks, let's have a chat about three major forces that are happening to us right now that really are impacting us at a conscious and unconscious level. They are, number one, cost of living, number two, this, number three is that, right? So you can think about the three market forces that are happening in your industry or your world, and you position them at the very beginning there as early as possible, right? You could do market forces and three core problems, totally up to you, but or you could just focus on one of them, right? So you would talk about three core problems, you'd also talk about market forces, or you could just talk about one or the other there. Next one, top three myths. MYTHS, right? Now, I love this slide. One of my favorite, three top myths, right? Now, this one is again going to position you as the expert very early on. You could talk about the three top myths of leadership in the 21st century. And essentially, it is the three things that people think that are not actually true. So you could say, number one, people are born leaders as opposed to people are trained to be great leaders, or leadership is a skill you're born with, or CPR is something that you can do and everybody lives, right? So you can do a bit of a crazy example, but anyway, through top 3 myths, right? So top 3 myths of your industry, your thing, whatever your thing is, right? Next one. Now, the next one is something you can position at the very beginning or at the very end, totally up to you wherever you put it, right? Now, next one is top 7 tips. Top 7 tips, and you can go through and the 7 tips for doing a thing. Now, that also relates to the next one, which is top 7 mistakes. Top 7 mistakes or top 3 mistakes, right? Now, just by the sheer nature of popping these slides up or incorporating these tips or mistakes or myths, it positions you as someone that's done their research, knows their stuff, right? And is a little bit above the average person out there that's just regurgitating slides, click, 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 click. We don't do that, right? So next one is fun fact. Fun fact. So throughout your slide presentation, you may have a slide that says, fun fact, 3 out of 4 people do X, Y, Z in relation to topic, of course, right? Fun fact, fun fact, fun fact, right? And it's a great way to engage your audience, get them going, that was different, right? Having that moment of shift and transition. Next one is peer behind the curtain. Peer behind the curtain. Peer behind the curtain, right? So basically, you're unraveling or revealing something that most people don't know or don't talk about. So peer behind the curtain is a way that you can introduce the reasons why someone may do something, but we don't actually talk about it. So it could be, let's peer behind the curtain the neurological and biological reasons why people do X, Y, Z. Or peer behind the curtain. Let's look at the numbers behind X, Y, Z. Or let's peer behind the curtain. Why did that thing actually happen? All right. So let's review what have we got here. We got 3 core problems. We've got market forces, all right? So 2 that you can really explore and play with them. Next one is top 3 myths. Right? Top 3 myths or top 3 misperceptions or misunderstandings of X. Next one, top 7 tips. Next one, top 7 mistakes, top 3 mistakes. Next one, fun fact, fun fact. And the last one, we got peer behind the curtain. All right? So when you integrate and build these into your slides, whatever your topic is, instantly credibility, 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 right? You're going to be ticking the box in your audience's mind. They're going to go, wow, this person is different, right? And what I would suggest is play with one of these and start to experiment, start to explore. And as you get confident with one of them, build to the next, build to the next, build to the next, right? If you want to start with market forces, go with that one. If you want to start with 3 core problems, go with that one, right? All of these super powerful and great fun to have, even for you as a trainer and presenter. All of these tips you're going to find in my book, and you can definitely check that out. The link will be in the comments there. Advanced facilitation skills, people that really want to create transformation in their audiences and be able to do it without too much conscious thought, right? Put these things in place so that transformation is a default in whatever you teach and how you teach it. On that note, folks, thanks for watching the video. Like, comment, share. Let's get the message out there and continue to raise the standards of training in Australia and beyond. Thanks so much for watching, team, and we'll see you on the next one.